Hey guys, it's Ben. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the full masterclass guide to becoming a high frequency person. Now, a high frequency person is just basically someone that has mastered the way of living the life he wants to live. Just living on the emotions he wants to live on. And I'm going to teach it to you through this video. So let's get right on. Now, here you have the map of consciousness made by David Hawkins, a great professor, and it pretty much explains that every emotions you see on this list operates on a different frequency. And this is important because it actually shapes how you view the world, it shapes you as a person. And what is sad about this is that most people will actually live their life right down here. Okay, those are the place, people, and sometimes even guilt and shame. Those are the emotions that most people often live on. And those emotions are actually pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, and guilt, even shame. And those are really low frequencies that basically shapes your life as a a bad life actually. And this is why most people are miserable in their life. Now, where you want to live is basically up there, right around here. Those are the places you want to live on. So that includes peace, joy, love, reason, acceptance, and willingness. Those are the frequencies you want to live by because those will shape your life into a better view of the world. They'll actually upgrade your life to a better one. So now that you properly understand the map of consciousness and where you want to live, I'll show you why this is important on a regular basis. Now, the reason you want to live on those high frequencies is because what you send to the universe, those frequencies, will come back to you but 10 times stronger. So, for example, if you send out bad frequencies to the universe, for example, fear and anger, those feelings, those frequencies will come back to you and will just be part of your life. You'll just become an angry and fearful person. So, on the other hand, if you send out peaceful and joyful feelings, which are those frequencies, if you live on those frequencies and you send them to the universe will send you back those feelings and reward you for that, and you'll just live a happier life and you'll just upgrade your life for the better. And so that is why you want to live on those high frequencies because what you send out to the universe just becomes part of your life. Now I'm going to teach you how to do that. The problem with most people is that to get to a certain reality, to get to that wanted frequency, they believe they have to pass through certain events to get there. So, for example, to get to a high frequency like peace, joy, and love, they believe they need to have a big mansion, a nice car, a hot wife, and certain things like that. But the thing is, they got it all wrong. It's actually the opposite. What high frequency people do is that they reverse this belief and they actually live on those high frequencies, and then those events start to come to them naturally. So they live on that peaceful and joyful frequency, and then the hot wife comes, the nice car, the big mansion, all of those things start to come naturally to them because the universe rewards those who live on a higher frequency. Now, there are 7 rules to become a high frequency person, and I'm going to teach it to you right now. Number 1, stop needing what you need. When you don't want the thing that you want, then you can get it. I know it's weird, but it's true, okay? Because whenever you desire something too much, you're going to have less chance to get it because you grow dependent on this thing. And when you grow dependent on something, this thing has a tendency to run away. And this is the same concept with girls. For example, if you want to have a girl and you desire her too much, this girl is just gonna run away. So instead, what you want to do is just act unbothered. Just act as if you don't care that and that you don't want it. Then the girl's gonna chase you and not you chasing her. And this concept is the same in frequencies. Whenever you want something too bad, it just runs away. Stop needing what you want, do not need what you need, and just live on a high frequency, and those things will naturally come to you. That's how the game works. The universe responds to frequencies, not desires. Rule number two, be kind and especially to yourself. Okay? Frequency change comes from within. And so, to first live on a higher frequency, you must start to love yourself. And if you do not love yourself, you cannot expect others around you to love you. So, it's really important that you understand that it's okay to fuck up. You can make some mistakes. Okay? But the reality is that most people live without love, joy, and peace. And why? It's because they don't trust themselves. This brings me to rule number three, trust yourself. Learn to do the things you say you're going to do. Stop lying to yourself. Because when you lie to yourself, your subconscious picks it up and just begins to think that you are not a trustworthy person. Stop losing confidence in you. Stop losing trust. And when you don't trust yourself, how can you expect others around you to trust you? Okay? And there's this big clash between what you say you're gonna do and the actions that you take. So first you need to stop breaking the promises you make to yourself. This also brings me to the rule number four. And rule number four is master your mind. Do only the things you say you'll do, and that just starts with three things. Just list three things at the beginning of your day that you say you're gonna do, and you just do them no matter what. You protect this promise with your life. At the end of the day, if you didn't do it, you lose trust towards yourself and just worse worsens your case. But if you actually do those three things and you stick to them, it doesn't have to be something big, but if you stick to them, at the end of the day, you'll feel proud about yourself. You'll say, man, I'm a trustworthy person. I trust myself, and you'll just start to have more confidence in you. And this is the first step to become a high frequency person. Just having the confidence to know that you are a trustworthy person. So list three things you say you'll accomplish during the day and do it. That can just be going to the gym, eat healthy, and make my bed. Those three things, if you do them correctly, at the end of the day, you'll feel proud about yourself, and this is all that matters. Rule number five, smile in the face of adversity. You need to understand that there is no good or bad, there are only external events which you cannot control that are happening to you. And once you understand that, you need to respond to those problems with high frequency emotions like joy, peace, and love. Because whenever you respond with a higher frequency, you gain power. And this is what you want. Okay, you want to accept any problem that is happening to you, take it like a champ, smiling and just taking the problems as if it's great, and it just builds you up as a person. So this is how you smile in the face of adversity, and this is how you become a high frequency person, even in the darkest times. Rule number six, take extreme ownership. You should take extreme ownership of everything that is happening to you in your life, whether it's good or bad. Okay, because everywhere you blame not having your desires, you lose power. So stop blaming any external events for your situation and take action. Because when you take ownership, you gain power because you can accept what is happening to you and you can feel in control of this situation. Since you take ownership of this situation, you then start to take actions towards success, and you stop blaming anything. You just switch your mind to action mode. Okay, you can only fix what you can control, and since you can only control your mind should take ownership of anything that is happening to you. Rule number seven, this is my last point, and this is abundance. You want to become the source of whatever you want to receive. So, this basically means that if you want something, you should act as if you already have it. Like I said in the beginning, you should not desire this thing, you should only live on this frequency. Live the desired reality you want, and those things will naturally come to you. Okay? Because the universe gives back what you give them. So send out what you want to receive. For example, if you want peace, you should become a source of peace. If you want love, you should become a source of love. So you should just become the source of what you want to be and send those frequencies out to the universe, and the universe will reward you with 10 times the price. Now, with that said, that's pretty much all you need to know to become a high frequency person. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. It will really make a difference for me. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.